morning students. In the previous class we was learned the electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy. The today class we will learn to explain electrostatic potential for collection of charges. What is the meaning that electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges? Electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges. What do you mean by electrostatic potential? Electrostatic potential is nothing but bring one charge from the infinite distance to particular point against the Coulomb force, that will be called electrostatic potential. That the energy will be having that charge, that is called electrostatic potential energy. In this questions, the electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges. So, what is the meaning that collection of point charges? 3 charges or 4 charges will be laid in a particular area. We will calculate the electrostatic potential for collection of point charges. Then first, what is the formula for electrostatic potential? V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R1. That is the formula for electrostatic potential. And we calculate the electrostatic potential energy. How will you calculate? Always the work done is stored as electrostatic potential energy. So, we will calculate first work done. Work done W is equal to, work done is required, bring a Q2 charge to a point. Suppose first we consider the Q1 charge, and Q2 charge is bring from infinite distance to particular point, So, Q1 charge is in the rest position, Q2 will be bring from the infinity to particular point against the Coulomb force, some work is required. That the work is equal to Q2V. Q2V is nothing but is a product of second charge and then potential. So, work done W is equal to Q2V. Then work done is nothing but that is the electrostatic potential energy is equal to Q2V. So, Q2V is our electrostatic potential energy for collection of point charges. First, we will calculate the work done is equal to Q2V and electrostatic potential energy for one point to another point, that is U is equal to Q2V. That is the work done will be stored as electrostatic potential energy. Now, we will calculate the electrostatic potential energy. Now, we will calculate the electrostatic potential energy for a collection of point charges. So, collection of point charges means substitute that V value in this part, U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. This is the second charge, it will be bring to the first charge. We consider the electrostatic potential energy. Now, we will calculate the collection of point charges. What is the meaning that collection of point charges? Collection of point charges means first consider the Q1 charge and next consider the Q2 charge and next consider the Q3 charge. So, 3 charges it will be lying in the same surface. The first charge the point is A, second charge the point is B, the third charge point is A. The distance between the A and B is R12, the distance between the B and C is R23, the distance between the C and A is R31 or R13. Okay, 3 distances is there. First calculate work done. So, we will consider the one point to another, first point, second point and third point. First consider the first point. At a point A, Q1 charge only is there. So, no work is not needed to bring that charge because no vicinity of another one charge. இந்த இடத்துல Q1 சார்ஜ் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு, மற்ற எந்த சார்ஜுமே இல்லை. ஸோ எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டு ஆப்போசிட்டாக நம்ம எதையுமே நம்ம கொண்டு வர வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. ஸோ Q1 it will be only one charge is there, no vicinity of electric field of the due to the other charges. So first Q1 no work is required. At a point A, no work is required. So potential energy is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R. R1, okay. Then at a point B, the Q2 charge is bring from is infinite distance to a point A against the Coulomb force, that is Q2 infinite distance lende Q1 ku opposite side la nama kondu varom. So work is needed. So work W is equal to Q into V, that is 1B. So potential at a point B due to the charge Q1. Q1 சார்ஜ்னால B இங்க பாயிண்ட்ல அட்டைன் ஆகக்கூடிய பொட்டன்ஷியல். ஸோ ஒர்க் டன் W is equal to Q into V1B. Okay, Q1 V1B is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So Q2V, okay, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by Q by 4 pi, Q by, that is Q1 by R12. So Q2 Q1 by 4 pi epsilon naught R12. Okay, so Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught R12, the distance between the two charges, that is R12, and calculate the C point. A point no work is needed, no work is not needed, and B point work it will be calculate Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught R12. At a C point, the Q3 charge will be bring from the infinite to the electric field. So opposite to the electric field is created by the combination of two charges. இந்த ரெண்டு சார்ஜும் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டுக்கு அகைன்ஸ்டாக Q3 சார்ஜை நம்ம கொண்டு வரணும். ஸோ ஒர்க் டன் W is equal to Q3 into V combination of two electric potential, that is 1C plus V2C, because electric potential at a point C to the charge Q1 plus potential at a point B, at a point C due to the charge Q2. Q1 சார்ஜ்னால C இங்க பாயிண்ட்ல அட்டைன் ஆகக்கூடிய பொட்டன்ஷியல், Q2 சார்ஜ்னால third பாயிண்ட்ல அட்டைன் ஆகக்கூடிய பொட்டன்ஷியல். So combination of potential. So Q3 is equal to Q3 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q3 by R13 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 Q3 by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So that is the C point, that is the B point. So total electric potential we will calculate. What is the total electrostatic potential? Total electrostatic potential is equal to, at a point A, the potential energy, not a potential energy, potential at a point A plus potential at a point B plus potential at a point C. So is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon, that will be taken as common, Q1 Q2 by 4 R12 plus Q1 Q3 by R13 plus Q2 Q3 by R23. Okay, so this is the total electrostatic potential energy. How will you calculate the total electrostatic potential energy? So electrostatic potential energy is nothing but electrostatic potential energy we will calculate the collection of point charges. So first we will calculate the electrostatic potential at a point A, and next we will calculate the electrostatic potential at a point B, and third one the electrostatic potential at a point C. So total electrostatic potential is equal to combination of a total electrostatic potential at a point B, A and C. Okay, so how will you calculate A, how will you calculate B, how will you calculate C? That is all I learn in this question. So first one, at a point A no work is needed, at a point B the work will be done. So work is equal to Q2 into V1B. We calculate Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught R12, and next at a point C, one charge Q3 charge is to be brought from infinite to the opposite of the electric field is created by combination of two charges Q1 and Q2. So W is equal to Q3. Actually the work done is equal to formula of product of charge and potential. So Q3 into V1C plus V2C. V1C is nothing but the potential is due exerted by at a point C due to the charge Q1, the potential at a point C due to the charge Q2. So it will be calculate the total electrostatic potential. So next we will go for electrostatic potential of a dipole in uniform electric field. In the previous class we will calculate total electrostatic potential in a uniform electric. The torque is experienced by a dipole in a uniform electric field. This class, electrostatic potential energy of a dipole, electrostatic potential energy of a dipole, electrostatic potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field. So electrostatic potential of a dipole in uniform electric field. ஒரு யூனிஃபார்ம் எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டில் ஒரு டைப்போலை கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஓகேவா, அதில் கிரியேட் ஆகக்கூடிய எலக்ட்ரோஸ்டாட்டிக் பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி. ஸோ we will calculate, we will consider first uniform electric field. One dipole is considered in the electric field. Dipole is considered and minus q and plus q, and torque is experienced between the two dipoles, two charges on the dipoles. Electric field is created and this side is 2a sin theta. Already learned in the torque experience in a dipole. That the same way we will calculate the electrostatic potential of a dipole in uniform electric field. First we know that what is torque. Torque tau is equal to, what is torque? Torque tau is equal to p vector cross e vector r p e sin theta. Okay. So now we will calculate electrostatic potential energy. First you should know what is work done is required to the torque is experienced in the dipole. So work done W is equal to integral of theta dash to theta. What is the meaning that theta dash to theta? In the torque experience in the dipole will be rotated in a angular motion. So angle is must is required to explain that. So theta dash to theta means first initial angle is reference point, that is theta dash, and second theta, and torque, external torque into d theta. So external torque into d theta, that is the external torque. So substitute the external torque value. So integral of theta dash to theta p e sin theta into d theta. B sin theta into d theta, B is taken as outside. B e integral of theta dash to theta, that is sin theta into d theta, is equal to B e. So integral of sin theta is equal to minus cos theta. So minus cos theta, the limit is theta dash to theta. So substitute the limit in this equation. So B e minus cos theta minus of minus cos theta dash. Okay. So B e sin, the integral of sin theta is minus cos theta. So minus cos theta, theta dash to theta. So B e minus cos theta minus of cos theta dash. Okay va? Then B e minus B e cos theta plus B e cos theta dash. Because this is the work done. Okay. How will you calculate that? First we choose the torque is experienced in the dipole. External torque is equal to B cross E, that is a B E sin theta. So work done will be needed to calculate that phenomena. W is equal to integral of theta dash to theta, torque external into d theta. Substitute the torque external value, that is P E sin theta into d theta. So limit is theta dash to theta dash, theta. Theta dash is a reference point. So B is taken at the outside. B E is equal to integral of theta dash to theta, sin theta into d theta. Integral of sin theta is minus cos theta. So B E minus cos theta, theta dash to theta. So B E. So first applying the upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is minus cos theta, minus of minus cos theta dash. So B E cos theta plus B E cos theta dash. This is the work done. Work done is stored as a electrostatic potential energy. So U theta minus U theta dash is equal to minus P E cos theta and plus P E cos theta dash. Suppose we will consider that theta dash is a 90 degree. We consider theta dash is a 90 degree. Electrostatic potential energy E is equal to minus P E cos theta. Theta dash is 90 degree, so B E cos 90. Cos 90 value is cos 0 1. So cos 90 value is 0. So U is equal to minus P E cos theta. Okay. This is the electrostatic potential, but the reference point is considered as a 90 degree. So U is equal to minus B E cos theta. This part we will calculate. We will consider the electric field will be parallel to the electric potential. Electric dipole, it will be aligned to parallel and anti-parallel of electric field. Electric field ku parallel ஆவோ anti-parallel ஆவோ இருந்தால் அதோட electrostatic potential energy maximum இருக்குமா minimum இருக்குமா இதான் பார்க்கணும். So we consider the electrostatic potential energy parallel or anti-parallel. Suppose the electrostatic potential energy will be parallel. U is equal to B E minus B E cos theta. This part the electrostatic potential energy will be parallel or anti-parallel. So parallel and anti-parallel, theta will be considered as 0 and theta is considered as pi, that is 180. Parallel means it will be move in the same direction, but anti-parallel means electric field, dipole will be aligned opposite of the, suppose that is the electric field, that is the dipole direction. So dipole will be arranged opposite of the electric field, that is anti-parallel, that is parallel, that is anti-parallel, parallel and anti-parallel. First consider the parallel. Parallel means electrostatic potential energy U is equal to minus PE cos 0. And anti-parallel means electrostatic potential energy minus BE cos pi. Okay. So electrostatic potential energy U is equal to minus PE cos 0. What is the meaning of value of cos 0? That is 1. So minus PE. So U it will be minimum. Suppose rendu parallel ayirunduchina electrostatic potential value it will be low, and U is equal to minus PE cos 180 is minus 1. So that is PE, it will be maximum. So electrostatic potential energy it will be maximum at an angle of 180 degree. So first we calculate the electrostatic potential energy formula. Next the reference point is taken as 90 degree. Next the dipole will be aligned parallel to the electric field or anti-parallel to the electric field. First we consider the parallel to the electric field, theta is 0, and anti-parallel to the electric field, theta is equal to pi. So parallel to the electric field, U is equal to minus PE. So parallel pochu appadina adoda value small, but it will be anti-parallel with each other, the electrostatic potential energy it will be maximum. Okay, this is the electrostatic potential energy of a dipole in uniform electric field. Uniform electric field eppadi electrostatic potential energy நம்ம derive பண்ணனும்னு பாத்துறோம். Okay, then go for the next one. Relation between electric potential and electric field. Relation between electric potential and electric field. Relation between electric field and electric potential. Electric field and electric potential is nothing but relation between the two things, electric potential and electric field. What's the formula for electric potential? What's the formula for electric potential? That is, electric potential is nothing but first we will calculate the work done. Work done is equal to F into dx, force into dx, force into a particular distance. So electric potential is nothing but, so dW is equal to dV. Moreover, the change in work done it will be equal to the potential. So dV. So dW is equal to dV. So we will calculate first integral of dW is dV is equal to, actually E is equal to minus dV by dx, because d is equal to work done into dx. So substitute the dW value is, that is E into dx is equal to dV minus work done dW is equal to minus E into dx. Substitute this value in this part, minus E into dx is equal to dV. So E is equal to minus dV by dx. What is E? What is V? E is electric field, V is electrostatic potential. So electric field, value of electric potential, electric field is the negative gradient of electric potential. This is the relation between electric field and electrostatic potential energy. Potential. First, we choose the formula for a work done, dW is equal to minus E into dx. So dW is equal to, we consider the work done it will be equal to the potential, dW is equal to dV. So substitute the dW part, this value. So minus E into dx is equal to dV. So E is equal to minus dV by dx. This is the relation between electric field and electrostatic potential. So electric field and electrostatic potential. So we know down the formula. This is the very much important for one word. So you have to learn thoroughly. Okay. Next we will go for electric flux. Electric flux. Electric flux means number of electric field lines is crossing in a given area. Or particular area evlo field lines cross agudho adha electric flux. Electric flux is nothing but number of electric field lines crossing a given area. Okay. So crossing a given area, electric flux is denoted as pi into E, that is E dot A, that is EA is the formula for electrostatic flux, electric flux. Electric flux is equal to electric number of electric field lines crossing a given area. So E dot A, okay, that is the electric flux formula. And electric field formula, So EA values. So how will you calculate the electric flux in the uniform electric field, non-uniform electric field and closed surface? We will consider the three part. First uniform electric field and non-uniform electric field. First uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. We consider the uniform electric field. Uniform electric field means we consider the three part, that is how will you calculate the uniform electric field? The electric field, so pi is equal to E into A. First it is a scalar quantity, it will always positive value and negative value. So electric flux is a scalar quantity, it can be positive and negative. The units of electric flux is equal to, what's the formula for E? Say F is equal to Q by E. Okay. Appa E, F is equal to, so Q is equal to electric field E is equal to F by Q, force into unit charge. So substitute E, so pi E is equal to E, that is F by Q and A. So how will you calculate the unit of electric flux? So unit of electric flux is equal to, unit of force is Newton, unit of charge is Coulomb, unit of area is meter square. So Newton meter square Coulomb per minus 1, that is the unit of electric flux. So electric flux pi is equal to Newton meter square per Coulomb. Okay. Then electrostatic flux, we will consider one surface, spherical surface. First one charge is there and electric field will be passed on to the another one side. More and more electric field is passed on to the surroundings. We choose the two areas. First choose this area and next the same size will be choose to the another one area. Okay. So at a point A, at a point B. So at a point A, how many number of lines is crossing a particular area? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines is there. Okay. At a point A, 6 electric field lines is crossing a particular area. At a point B, 1, 2, 3. So 3. So at a point B, 3 lines is crossing a particular area. So at a point A is having the greater electric flux than at a point B, because more and more lines, the electric field strength it will be greater than at a point A comparable to B. B compare பண்ணும்போது A ல தான் நிறைய lines வந்து cross ஆகுது. So electric flux it will be inversely proportional to the distance. So distance increases automatically, the electric flux is, distance increases automatically, the electric flux is decreases. Distance அதிகமாக electric flux ஓட value decrease ஆகும். So electric flux is inversely proportional to the distance between the charge and then another one sides. So electric flux is always decreases the increasing electric increasing the distance. Distance increase ஆக electric flux வந்து decrease ஆகும். So next, so what is the definition of electric flux? What's the formula for electric flux? What's the unit of electric flux? But what are the factors that will be change the electric flux? But all are learned in the electric flux part. Now we will consider the uniform electric field. Okay. So uniform electric field, the electric dipole we consider as the uniform electric field. Suppose choose the three cases. The first case, choose the three cases, the electric field in the uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. Dipole we will consider as the uniform electric field. Okay. So first case, the dipole, it will be perpendicular to the uniform electric field. Okay. It will be perpendicular to the uniform electric field. So more and more lines will be crossing in the particular area. This is area. Okay. So pi E is equal to E dot A. That is electric flux is equal to electric field in the particular area. Okay. Second part is the electric dipole is considered as a parallel to the electric field. The area it will be considered as a parallel to the electric field. This part, no electric lines will be crossing in a particular area. The particular area la edha electric field cross aayirka? No. So the pi E, the electric flux to be 0. And third part, it will be inclined. Incline means that is the way. The dipoles keeps the inclined direction to the electric field. So two components will be created, that is one is perpendicular, another one is parallel. That is perpendicular, that is parallel. That is a normal line. So it will be perpendicular, that is perpendicular, that is parallel. Parallel it will be sin theta and parallel is sin theta and perpendicular is cos theta. So perpendicular component only we will taken out, and then angle will be noted down in the particular point. The angle is nothing but the angle between the electric field line and then normal line. So this part electric flux is equal to EA cos theta, because two components is there, one is cos theta and another one is sin theta, because that dipole will be inclined with each other. Two component we will choose, and that is cos theta and sin theta. So perpendicular parallel component it will be cancelled out, because no electric lines will be crossing in that area, and parallel component, perpendicular component only we will choose, and that is pi is equal to EA cos theta. So three cases. The first case electric flux is equal to E dot A, the second case the electric flux is equal to 0, and third case the electric flux is equal to EA cos theta. Okay. In this case the cos theta would have value is 0 or 90. We will consider the third case. Theta is 0 and theta is 90. Suppose the theta is 0, pi is equal to EA cos 0 and pi is equal to EA cos 90. Okay. So EA cos 0 value is 1, that is E dot A, but EA cos 90 value is 0. So it will be parallel or perpendicular only, the electric flux to be changed, the aligned orientation of the electric field. So flux it will be depends upon their orientation of the surface also. Okay. So that is the three ways the electric dipole will be considered in the uniform electric field. Okay, and then non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field means we consider irregular shape. Non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field, we consider irregular shape, and the electric field will pass on to the irregular shape also, and we will consider the some segments, charge segments in the irregular shape. For irregular shape object நம்ம ஒன்று எடுத்துக்கிறோம்னா அதில் electric field lines will be moving in a irregular way. So electric field is not an uniform motion. So we will consider the charge distributions. So pi, the electric flux pi is equal to, that is E into del A. Del A is nothing but some charge segments. Irregular இருக்கனால அங்கங்க segments consider பண்ணிக்கிறோம், that is del A. So நிறைய charge distribution இருக்குது அப்படின்னா E1 del A1 and E2 and del A2 plus E3 and del A3. This is its del A3 up to that En and del An. Del An. So this is the charge distribution. We will consider the charge segments also. So the charge segments, the total electric flux is all the points in the irregular shape. So E1 into del A1, E2 into del A2, E3 into del A3 plus up to that En del A. So summation of I is equal to 1 to n, that is Ei into del Ai. This is in the limit form. So irregular shape means we will consider more and more charge elements. We will consider that the charge element it will be calculated. So the limit form and the integral form by is equal to integral of E into dA. That is in the integral form. So electric flux it will be depends only the electric field pattern and the orientation of the surface. So electric flux it will be depends upon their electric field pattern. Electric field pattern means the electric field is uniform or non-uniform, and orientation of the surface. The surface will be rotated or not. This is the two cases electric fields will be depends. So electric flux it will be depends only the orientation of the surface and the electric field pattern. Okay, and third one, electric field will be considered as a closed surface. How will we calculate the closed surface? Closed surface means the charges will be inside the surface only we will calculate. So some charge that will be in the closed surface, one electric field is entered and electric field is entered and leave. So consider that charge segment and consider that charge segment, and then in area some angle is presented, and then area some angle is presented. So the angle with respect to the angle only the electric field will enter or leave from the closed surface. So closed surface, electric field in a closed surface. Closed surface means we will calculate the electric flux in the closed surface. Charges will be lying in the closed surface. So one side the electric field will be inside of the surface, another one side the electric field will be leave from the surface. Which point the electric field will be enter, which point the electric field is out. So theta angle is greater than 90, theta angle will be the theta and it is the theta. So theta angle is greater than 90, the flux it will be negative, that it will be enters from the surface, enters to the surface. Electric field it will be enters to the surface, enters to the surface. But theta is less than 90, 90 விட கம்மியா இருக்குது அப்படினா the flux is equal to positive, that is electric field flux it will be leaves from the surface, leaves from the surface, leaves from the surface. So that is the two ways we will consider. Closed surface means one side the electric field is enter, another one side is the electric field is leave. So which point the electric field is enter, electric flux will be negative, that the point the electric field is entered. Electric flux, so theta angle is greater than 90, the flux will be negative, that is the electric field is enters to the surface, and theta value is less than 90, the flux is equal to positive, that electric field is leaves from the surface. That is the way we easily calculate the electric flux in the closed surface. So in this class we will learn electric potential energy for a collection of point charges, electrostatic potential of a dipole in a uniform electric field, and relation between electric flux and relation between electric potential and electric field, and fourth one, what is mean by electric flux, what is the unit of electric flux, what is the formula for electric flux, what are the factors to change the electric flux, and the electric flux is considered a uniform electric field, non-uniform electric field, and closed surface. But all are learned in this class. Okay. So today home assignment is learn electric flux due to an electric dipole in uniform and non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field. So what is the homework today, ma? Learn electric flux due to an electric dipole in uniform and non-uniform electric field. So uniform electric field, non-uniform electric field, electric flux calculate. Okay, this is the today homework. So thank you, students.